Hey guys, welcome back to this beautiful crazy life. Today I'm going to be working in the garden, transplanting some crops, cutting some onions, and planting some sweet potatoes. And don't forget, this is a family community, so if you feel like you want to share some of your experiences, please put it down in the comments for everyone to see. So without further ado, let's get started. I tried to garden about 10 years ago when I had younger children, and I soon realized after 1 year it was not for me. I was just too busy, too much stuff going on, and it was just too chaotic, and I just couldn't handle it, so I quit. But I started back this year because I am more relaxed. I have learned more about myself, and I just know my limitations now. So my heart wanted to go huge in gardening. I knew that I didn't have the skills to do that, so I'm starting small. I'm not planting quite as much as I really do want to do, but I'm not going to overwhelm myself either. This whole year for planting is going to be an experience of learning. What I have planted in my garden are tomatoes that I harvested from my own hamburger. Crazy, but they're growing, they're thriving, and I'm hoping to have a great harvest from those. We'll see. And I have planted some bib lettuce and romaine, and I planted them according to the back of the little package. However, I think I planted them the wrong season. I've had to learn so much about gardening, the different soils, compost, the different kinds of pHs and acidic soils, and the different families of fruits and vegetables and what they like to eat, nitrogen, calcium. Wow, when I started this, and still today, it's like, wow, I'm learning so much. It really is a learning curve. I didn't know there was so much to gardening. I thought you just plant it and put it in soil. I mean, that's how naive I was. And I mean, who knew that strawberries could be planted with onions? And that onions can sprout from an onion that you just cut and used on your hamburger. I keep referring to hamburger because like everything I've used has come from cuttings off for a hamburger, which is crazy. Not the actual hamburger, that would be weird. That would be cool actually, if you could grow your own hamburger. I read that you can actually cut the tips off your onions up to 3 times and they will spring back. So you're supposed to cut them halfway down. Guess I should do this one at a time then, huh? And you can also eat these because they have a mild onion flavor and they're from onions and they are edible. I love when you can eat more than one part of something you're harvesting or even foraging. It's really cool. They do have a mild onion flavor. I didn't even wash these off because I haven't put any pesticides or anything on them. They are delicious. I mean, this would be good on potatoes instead of chives, if you didn't have chives. In a salad, just get a little punch of onion flavor without having all that onion flavor, which I personally don't mind, but some of you might. Which I guess not too much if you're growing onions. So I'm going to try and transplant some lettuce while it's just sprinkling. Hopefully that's all it will do. And we're going to go from there. It's so good. I can't wait to eat you. And I have pulled off some of the baby leaves to eat, and they are delicious. But now I want to pull out the whole plant because I want to grow an entire plant. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dig up under here to make sure I can get a root. Oh, look at that. Look at those good roots. Isn't she gorgeous? Now this is more than one plant, so I'm going to gently break it up. So I can plant them and they'll have a little more room to themselves. Oh, that's more than one plant too. Look at that. Okay. If I had a little more room to actually plant these, I would. So I'm going to do the best I can by spacing these. I'm going to fill another bucket and put these little guys in it. I'm using all-purpose potting mix, some black cow manure, some peat moss, and that's it. There's something about getting your hands dirty in soil that just connects you with the earth and just feels so right. Another thing that I'm transplanting today are these sad peppers. They started out so promising and they have not really moved from this size in a few weeks. I don't know what the deal is with them. I have done fertilizer, I have done these eggshells, but they are not doing anything. So I'm going to transplant them and hope that I get better results. I didn't fill this pot all the way up because I'm running out of potting soil and manure. It's now time to go get my sweet potato that I have been growing for, it feels like a year. It's in the windowsill of my homeschool room. And there is a glare on my camera. There, better! I had these bad boys in some mugs of water. I didn't have any containers big enough, so I put them in some coffee cups, coffee mugs. And aren't they awesome? They still even have the tag on. Look at it. You can scan it still. I'm so excited about these. So I'm going to plant these in the biggest container I have, two of the biggest containers. And I know that you can take these little things off. They're called slips. I've learned that. I think then you have to root them too. I don't really know. I'm going to plant the whole potato and see what happens. I'm sure it will work too. It's got roots, right? Roots? Yeah, those are roots. Isn't that awesome?
I'll take the sticker off.
Isn't that neat? You don't have to take the sticker off. It's fine.
Oh wow, look. So pretty.
Yeah. Alright, so y'all gonna plant these?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe this is an experiment. So Cameron, yours is right there, babe. The other side of her. Right here, baby. Plant them up to that, what they call a slip, where it starts the sprout, guys. Get on the other side, okay? So I can watch y'all do it. So you're gonna plant it all the way up to that. So you need to do a deep hole. You too, Miss Cam. Start digging in the middle, okay? Okay, do it. You're gonna cover the whole potato part. Cover the whole potato part. You might want to let this little guy breathe, okay? He might be another vine coming out. Just cover it. It's looking good. You still digging? Get in the middle, baby, right here. Good job. Now you can plant your little potato.
I like so far.
Good job, guys. Yeah, that's another little guy who's gonna want to grow. Fantastic. And then these grow differently. You see how, okay, so these little things are called slips. I'm just learning this, just like y'all. But these are vines. They will grow just like the berries that we picked this year and the muscadines that we're gonna pick soon. They grow everywhere, so we're gonna have to put this against some kind of pole so it can climb up. And then, I think it's 100 days, we'll pick these and we'll have sweet potatoes. But until then, we can eat the leaves. How exciting is that? My garden went from all organized and pretty to a little bit cray-cray, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share it with your friends. And also, comment down below all your tips and tricks and experiences. We'd love to hear about them. Thanks so much. See you next time.